I'm Tony and I love motorbikes and adventure. In this series, I'm going to show you some of the best bits I found whilst travelling North Vietnam by motorbike. If you're into getting off the tourist track and want to explore the real Vietnam, you're going to love this series of videos, so sit tight. In the last episode, we'd left the busy centre of Cha Bang district to head to the far northeast to visit the Ban Gioc Waterfall on the Chinese and Vietnam border. Our journey to the waterfall was around 90 kilometres, and the further north and east we rode, the more the landscape began to change. The roads in the northeast seemed to open up. Wide open tarmac that swept through this open green and surprisingly flat landscape. The towering karst mountains jutted out of the ground like teeth from the jawbone of a prehistoric dinosaur. This made them seem so much more epic. Our homestay was lovely and set in the most beautiful spot nestled between the mountains. A quick coffee and we headed off to see the waterfall.
So we finally arrived at the waterfall, Ban Gioc Waterfall. Look at that, amazing. Look, you can even get a little raft boat. It was £1.50 to get in, and you can get on a raft boat and they take you right into the falls for another £1.50. So I think, I'm not 100%, but I think this waterfall is shared between Vietnam and China. So the line down the middle is shared between the two. So I think that side over there is China and this side here is obviously Vietnam. So better not drift over the other side because I ain't got a visa. But yeah, look, you've got horses and everything up here. You can have a little pony ride. They look like magical ones, they're all white. Everyone's got little hats on. It's amazing here.
The waterfall was absolutely amazing. It's not the tallest in Vietnam, it's certainly the widest at over 100 metres wide.
We're literally in the bubbles, like right here. It don't look like it as bad, but we are literally in it. We are getting bubbles. Woo, that's blowing it. Woo. It's so... Whoa. My jeans are getting wet. Debating whether or not to have a photo like this taken. No.
We'd had a long and amazing day at the waterfall, and so we headed home. It was on the way back that I couldn't resist getting the last drone shot of the day to capture the smoky haze from the burning rice fields against the pink sky. It was at this moment that things took a turn. The police, especially the border police, are known for their corruption and intimidation tactics. This border policeman confiscated my drone and demanded that I follow him back to the local police station. They used some pretty hectic scare tactics, and I was made to delete all the drone footage from the Cha Bang region. A couple of hours later, things cooled down slightly, and Will was also invited into the station, where we both unnervingly enjoyed a cup of local Vietnamese tea with the officers before I was let go. Freedom never felt freer than when you're almost chow banged up. After a heavy night's sleep, we woke up to yet another stunning morning. Our plan was to head north and west, hugging the Chinese border, and in a few days we'd be hitting the northern part of the famous Ha Giang Loop. Today, we were headed about 120 kilometres northwest of the waterfall to a small town in the north of the Cha Bang province. As with life, this whole trip was about the journey, soaking up what Vietnam had to offer. It was never about the destination, more about covering ground and seeing what we stumbled across along the way. The roads heading west are nothing short of spectacular. High mountain roads that made your ears pop on descent. But as we'd come to learn riding in Vietnam, expect the unexpected. A beautifully tarmac road could quickly turn into sand or even a building site, and you were expected just to carry on. The steep, rubbly descents were marked with sheer, unsupported cliff edges onto the side. Sometimes it was hard not to look at the stunning views and keep your eye on the road. Once we reached the town in northern Nha Bang, I took the opportunity to service the bike.
I've just noticed there's a barber shop over the road, and the man on the poster with the washed out hair has got the same haircut as me from like 1985.
Returning home from dinner, we heard karaoke being belted out for about a mile. As we got closer, we realised it was our host having a party with some friends. Reluctantly, we joined in, and soon you couldn't prise the mics out of our hands. After we serenaded everybody else until they'd had enough, we too hit the sack. Like I always say, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Tune in to the next episode for more adventures. You can pick up your limited edition Tony Reviews Vietnam sticker from the Let Us Live website. I'll see you in the next one.